Hey, I'm Janelle Payne. My Instagram page is Nail Gun Nelly. I love DIY and I'm always finding new projects that I can do around my house, and I love to share them online. Today, I am gonna show you a creative way to get extra storage in between your studs. It's gonna be really cool where it's hidden until you open the picture and see what's behind it. A really nice storage system that will have our keys, our sunglasses, all hidden away. Let me show you how I do it. I have this vacant space right at the entry of my door. It's a perfect spot to add a little art. And once you determine that area, you need to find the studs. Anywhere you have an electrical outlet, they have to be mounted to something. So you know there's gonna be a stud on one side or the other. So if you have a stud finder, whenever it hits over a nail, there it is. So I'm basically just gonna mark it. And then I know that there's gonna probably be one right over here because studs are 16 inches apart. There are a few steps that you need to make sure you check off before you go cutting into all of your walls. Ensure that there's no electrical vents, piping. Make sure that you're not gonna cut through anything. The easiest way is to cut a little hole, and you can get a little camera that can hook directly into your phone. You can see it's looking at me. You can stick the camera inside the wall to make sure there's no wires. They're really nifty to have to be able to get into like small areas that you can't see. So that's what we're gonna do right now is cut a little hole, investigate from there. Pry this out and you can see there's a stud right here. Now I am going to be able to visualize if there's any wires or anything in my way. But this allows me to see, obviously, there is no wire in this space. So once you do that, take your picture and just kind of hold it up wherever the studs may be. I don't want to go past this mark, and I don't want to go past this mark and here. So now I'm going to take a level so that we make sure we cut straight lines because I don't want to be cutting into my stud. There's my cut line. You ready to cut? A big giant hole in the wall? Because I am. Okay, and now the moment of truth. And here we are, and in between the studs. Because there was no fire breaks, which are the 2x4 studs that go side to side, we are gonna create some. And that way our box will be completely framed out, and then we're gonna build an insert and pop it in. Easy peasy. I'm just gonna prep all these so that when we get into the house, I'll be able to just drive them in. And then from there, we can create the insert. Okay, it's good that you get a tight fit because if you cut it too short, you're gonna be like holding it as you're trying to get it in. So just take a hammer and okay, I want it so that it's level. And now we have a framed box. I have some 1x4 primed MDF boards, and I'm gonna create a frame and then attach this cedar planking so that there's a backing on it. We're basically gonna kind of pop in just like you would a medicine cabinet. And then these will be used as shelvings. Okay, I am gonna use wood glue on all of the corners and some brad nails. So we've created a box. So now we will secure the backing and put the shelves in and then secure it in the wall. I love these things. They're tongue and groove. really lightweight cedar planking. I'm just gonna cut them down to size, and then I'm gonna use pin nails and glue to secure them. I want the option to be able to change my artwork out. So this is gonna be like my door. The picture is gonna be mounted to this. And the reason I did that is because I didn't want to have to change out where my hinges were if I wanted to change the art. So now I know, do not put a shelf on either side of my hinge. So we will come back to that. I have these little gold hooks so that I can hang my keys or my sunglasses. No tools needed, just pop them in. Something similar to like this. And then my next shelf, pop it in here so that I have room for the hanging sunglasses. And the last one about here. And that works. So we should be good to go to secure these in. Add a little wood glue, slide it back in. All right, add a couple more hooks and we'll be good to go. Now let's go install it in the wall.
Please fit.
You want to make sure it's flush. Hallelujah, it fits. It's not going anywhere. So the next step, I just got pine trim so that I could create a border. It'll make this look nice and clean. Add our hinge and we'll be done. And it should close. Having it hidden makes it so much cooler. Just because I want to be extra. I had this little light, it's motion activated, very cheap. There we go. Okay, stick it on and you just twist it on. So when you open it, the light pops on and then close it and it'll turn off shortly. Now, for the artwork. I'm gonna just take a screw, mount it like I would any other picture. Hopefully that's centered. Here's the moment of truth. Hidden storage. That now, instead of coming in and throwing our keys and our sunglasses, hang them up, close it, slow closing. Dang, that's nice. I love it. It's a fairly inexpensive project that is super custom and can easily be done within a couple hours, one afternoon at home. Be sure to like this video and subscribe to HGTV for more videos like this.